Okay, well, a couple of things to talk about. I really like a lot of the changes that you've made. Okay, I think you're striding so much better. I really do. Okay, you've done a lot of good work with that, as well as a much more rotational rather than kind of that hip sliding swing. So one of the things that I want you to look at, and it's going to take a long time to fix, because it's just a matter of habit, is when your strike foot hits, look at where your bat is all the way back here. Okay, and you can see as we kind of zoom in how your hands are relative to your back shoulder. Um, just look at that compared to the major leaguers, and if we could get our top hand a little bit closer to our back pit to our back shoulder, our top hand a little bit closer to our back shoulder, in more of this type of action, right? Just look at where the major leaguers are, and I think that that's going to really help you be more efficient to the ball, and I'll show you what I mean in just a second. I want to go to lower half, okay? And let's zoom in and just watch. I just want you to watch your belt buckle. All right, first of all, the good. See how it's much more immediate? Remember how you used to kind of slide your hips? See how much more immediate you engage your lower half? That's great, Will, okay? Way better at immediate engagement. Really, really happy with that, okay? Now, if you watch your belt buckle, watch how your hip rises through your swing, and you can see that's not that high of a pitch. See how your action is up with your lower half? We want to be going more out to the ball. And that's one thing that you can work on dry rep, is feeling that rotation going out to the ball instead of up. See how it comes up, up. Again, great job on the immediate engagement. Great improvement, okay? But we want that going out to the ball rather than how it comes up like that. Now, back to the top half, okay? Just take a look at all the major league pictures, and again, just see where they are stacked up with their hands versus, how your top hand's really, really high, and again, that angle of the bat past 45 degrees. Because as we zoom in on your hands, watch the path that they take down and out. See all that wasted movement? Just watch your hands relative to the fence, right? You can just see how it's a downward action, downward action, downward action. Then you have to come back to the ball, which is what gives us kind of an around action. See how that's working? See how that's working? And you can see how much distance you have created. See the big gap between your top hand and your back shoulder? See how you've created that distance? Then you pull back in. Then you pull back in, but we've set our swing up to be around. So, two things, and it's a lot of work, but we have a lot of time. One, again, love how you fixed your stride. Just dry rep the heck out of feeling your hip staying level and going out to the ball, so we don't get that upward action with our rotation. See how it's getting upward? Upward, okay? Then, as you're working that, work on where am I setting my hands, right? Because as I'm all the way back here, okay, you can see that I can't really pull right out of the slot. Just watch the major leaguers and watch their hand action, not only where they start out, but as they pull out to the slot. Because, like, Will, this is great. Look at the preparation, right? Look at how much ridiculous stretch you've generated there. Like, that's awesome, right? But at the same time, we need to be closer to our back shoulder rather than getting that. See how your hands drop as you get the preparation? Watch them relative to the fence. See how they drop, right? What we want to feel is them getting pulled right out of the slot. And I think by starting closer to your back shoulder and having your bat way more towards a 45-degree angle, you'll get there. Sorry it was long-winded, but I really wanted to try to give you a good explanation.
Are you curious about Curiosity Stream? Sign up for an annual plan today, and we'll reward your curiosity with a $10 gift card. Get curious with thousands of documentaries on every subject you can imagine.
chance now reaching the postseason. It's looking a little ominous over the lake, but the west cleared up a bit. It's number 7 of the sequence, and it's full. He gets a lot of, it's good left-handed hitters that slider.